Hey, bro, I got your stupid crown. Oh, shit! Got 3,000, motherfucker. Tree, you are not an elf. You look like Auntie Ethel.
For sponsoring this video. Hormel introduces new chili formula for mothers who can't produce own chili.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. So don't believe a single fucking thing you hear off the Onion ever. That's the first thing I got from that.
First of all, I have to point out mothers don't produce chili. If they did, I'd be working them up for a condition that is probably going to be named after me because it's never been described in the textbook. Like, let's say they're pregnant and instead of breast milk, they produce breast chili. Chili breast.
Where would the meat in the chili come from? Or does not all chili have meat? All the chili I've ever had has like beef in it. So I'm like, where's the beef coming from? Are their internal organs breaking down and like producing meat out of the breasts? Where's the sauce coming from? Is it just like blood? I'm thinking too hard about this. Let me leave.
Syndrome. CBS, you have a new home. Columbia Broadcasting Station. It's actually chili breast syndrome and has nothing to do with the temperature. American Medical Association introduces new highly effective placebo doctors.
Placebo doctors. Oh, fake doctors.
Isn't that what naturopaths are? Oh, he said it.
I don't know what the fuck a naturopath is.
Said it.
How dare you, sir?
He said it. But this is an Onion video. We're allowed to be comedic. Funsies are allowed. Disney Plus debuts new Star Wars show about Yoda battling testicular cancer. What? Does Yoda even have testicles? Someone is definitely going to say, like, obviously they just used a lightsaber to go in and gently do an orchiectomy and they saved his spermatogenesis. I probably had to say that out of order. The balls saved within me are of utmost value to everyone around me.
Huh?
Scientists develop even more painful form of female contraception. See, we talked about. Yo, that fake IUD looks fierce and scary. That looks like if an IUD had a baby with a thorn bush.
Whenever I hear IUD, all I think is IED. Wait, what's the shit that explodes on like innocent villagers? Yeah, IED, improvised explosive device. There we go. I was right the first time. I don't know why I thought I was wrong. IED. Every time I hear IUD, I think IED, and I'm like, why are you sticking a bomb up there? Alright, let's continue.
Or a rose bush. I regularly pick things like that off of the dogs, and it's not an IUD. I promise.
It's an IED.
The TLC show follows the life of a man who is 5 pounds overweight. That is now the future with these GLP-1 agonists. He chooses to skip the gym for the 3rd day in a row and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That sounds like my last few days. I've been slacking, especially this Father's Day, because you know I am a father to 2 noofs.
What is a noof? Oh.
Glade introduces new meat freshener spray. Ew. Easy way to take the putrid stench out of expired goods.
Don't.
Are you
okay? I don't know why that made me fucking laugh like that.
You know what's funny? Glade probably has some antibacterial properties because it has some alcohol content in it. At least I'm assuming.
Yeah, but you don't ingest Glade. Don't ingest Glade. It's not good for you. You stick a lighter in front of it and no, don't do that either. Don't do that either. It's a joke. Don't do that.
Please don't spray your meat to make it taste better.
Listen. People put like the glaze and stuff in spray bottles and spray the meat to make it taste better. That's a saying. that is a thing. Just don't spray like air freshener products and shit like that on it.
I'd say that on this channel. Lancome.
What the fuck? I don't have a choice but to let this one play. Dr. Mike said no. No Skippy. No Skippies. I'm not lasting a minute,
You've
Dr.
never
Mike.
used samples like this before.
This is
I'm not
new
lasting a
full
minute.
Body moisturizing chrysalis? Is that a cocoon? This reminds me of like when all these fitness bros are all in their hyperbaric chambers, cocooning and healing with the high pressure.
God damn, dude is
and look,
jacked.
for some wounds, maybe, but for the claims that people like our good old friend Along Came Polly. I know you don't know who Along Came Polly is, and it has nothing to do with the Ben Stiller movie. Along Came Polly is my new nickname for Liver King because Liver King is very obviously still on steroids. I think he's admitted to it now. And one of the side effects is creating a lot of red blood cells, also known as polycythemia vera. So you could see how doctor humor gets lost in the general population and also makes it hard to make regular people laugh on the street. Logitech introduces high resistance keyboard for fitness. Type it. Yo, I have diesel fingers. No, actually, you know,
I don't understand what
Marquez
that is
on
for.
his podcast has a competition where people see how fast they can type the whole alphabet, and he sprung it on me on a day that I didn't sleep and I had no caffeine, or maybe too much caffeine, I can't remember. I still finished like in 8th place out of like 20 something people. Tom Scott, you type quick. I feel like he practiced it. How fast can you type the alphabet?
Not very
Bausch
fast.
and Lomb.
I'm one of those people that still does and as I go along I'll start getting faster, but I learned correct keyboard etiquette, but my fingers don't do it. They just refuse.
Introduce new ribbed contacts for extra pleasure. That would
Huh?
be like having a foreign sensation in the eye, and that's a legit review of systems thing that would flag for me and I would want to investigate for a corneal abrasion. But hear me out. If you're an alien and you come to the globe, first of all, you look and you just say, what the F is going on here? But then number two, someone comes up to you and says, hey, there's this company. It's called Bausch and Lomb. Eyewear company, condom company. I vote condom. Bausch Lomb sounds condom. Fight me in the comments. Trojan introduces new contraceptive, Fife for charming sperm out of vaginal canal. The small wooden flute, when played correctly, is capable of enchanting up to
Like a snake
99%
charmer. Okay.
spermatozoa, leading to them jauntily and safely away from the nearest egg. Do you think that's how the egg gets the sperm to come to it? It plays like a little melody for them. Drano introduces new shampoo for eliminating drain clogging hair at the source. Oh, your hair slides off right off your burning scalp? But yeah, if it falls off your scalp, it's gonna fall right into the shower drain. They didn't think this through, Drano. And a product like this exists. It's called Nair. One of my very first patients in residency was a patient who overused Nair in their private parts.
Oh my God.
And caused a significant chemical burn.
Oh my God. Is Nair even supposed to be used there?
First day of residency. Came in, I was like, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hims now selling bags of chips for depressed, impotent losers who are also hungry. For those who don't know, Hims is a company that remotely sells, I guess, access to telemedicine services and then prescription
What is telemedicine?
medications. I'm not particularly a fan of.
You know what? I'm a bit slow. I know what telemedicine means. I can infer. Oh, how you doing, Nixie? How's it going? I just now seeing your first time chat.
The model, just because
Just watching some Dr. Mike at the moment.
it creates all these like ethical dilemmas and actually stops patients from talking to doctors about more serious conditions. Like when it comes to erectile dysfunction, when a patient comes in to discuss that, that's one of the biggest signs that something could be going on in their vascular system that's also affecting their heart. So like the erectile dysfunction is the jumping off point to talk about heart health. Whereas if they use one of these websites, it's easy to miss that. You know, I honestly think The Onion has some of the funniest writing on the internet. And while I'm not nearly as funny as they are, I do get some help with my writing thanks to Grammarly Premium's AI tools. You see, Grammarly is an AI writing partner that works where you work, so you can craft quality writing faster across different platforms. No more copying and pasting like other AI tools. After using the free version for years, I've upgraded to Grammarly Premium, which has some awesome new features. Strategic suggestions.
I just blinked out just now when he started talking about Grammarly.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. Stop.
We'll let this ad play so he can get his money.
3, leave them be. Cans of 6.
As soon as he started talking about Grammarly, my brain just
Head for the
blanked out.
mountains of-
That actually helps me improve my writing. After I finish the draft, I can ask Grammarly to review things and suggest ways to make it more impactful or even clearer to the reader. I'm always trying to make my scripts about complex medical information easier to understand, and Grammarly definitely helps me with that. My speed has also increased significantly thanks to app actions, which allow me to share a script that I'm working on with my producer Sam, all from the body of the email itself. I don't have to manage 50 open tabs anymore to send things to my team. It's such a time saver. 96% of Grammarly users report that Grammarly helps them craft more impactful writing, and I'm no different. Click the link below to sign up for free and then upgrade to Grammarly Premium to level up your productivity like I did. All right, let's get back to The Onion.
Yay, more onion. Finally.
Hormone-free IUD wards
What is
off
that?
sperm with steady emission of please great pepper
Ooh.
spray.
Pepper spray into vajayjay? That burns the eyes, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna burn your insides too. God damn, police grade pepper spray into vajayjay. Alright.
God, that's gotta hurt. Why pepper spray? Weren't they using like tear gas? For years, patients have been able to choose between a progestin-based or copper IUD, but soon they'll have a new option that leaves sperm burning in pain. I've heard some news on the horizon of a potential male hormonal gel as a form of birth control. If we're running with this idea, I guess it would blind the sperm. And if the sperm can't figure out where they're going, they'd get lost. I don't think it's effective. I need to see the clinical trial data. Show me the receipt.
I don't think you need to see the clinical trial data for this to say no.
QTip introduces new multi-speed electric ear swab. Honestly, this is definitely gonna come out. I'm definitely gonna have to make a hate video about it.
Okay. I get that you're not supposed to put Q-tips in your ears. I still do it though. I'm not gonna lie, I still do it. Probably shouldn't, but I still do.
Why are people obsessed about digging in their ears?
Because
I
it
know
tickles and it's
big shit
uncomfortable.
You can't scratch, but like, get a massage, go for a jog, create something. Don't dig in your ear. It's only gonna cause a problem. Cardi introduces new diamond encrusted gastric lap band.
What is that?
God, that's gotta hurt. The lap band already has a potential side effect, but now it's gonna be
Gastric
biting
clap
into
band.
your pyloric
Class.
sphincter with its diamonds. Just
Cutting it, bleeding it.
I bet one of the contraindications to the Cartier lap band is being on a blood thinner. The diamonds are so high in probability in cutting your stomach that you have a high risk of bleeding. You can't take blood thinners. Always introduces off-roading maxi pads with 40% more shock absorption. You know who that's for? People who jump on those pogo sticks that have the mono seat and they just jump on it. That's probably valuable. You know what that could be good for? People who go mountain biking. I swear, when I take my hybrid road bike,
I don't care about that product because I do neither of those things.
Concrete, if you want to put this into one of my biking shorts, I wouldn't be against it. Oscar Mayer introduces new filter tip hot dogs for a healthier meat eating experience. We need Oscar Mayer introduces
that's kind of fucking gross.
GLP-1 hot dogs, where they have GLP-1 medications inside them that you could take orally without needing an injection. That would be a treat. There's actually a whole line of foods that I believe that are being put out, marketed towards people who are using GLP-1 medications.
Bro, think about Americans, us Americans. We'd rather take all the medication we can than eat right. I mean, that's the better option. Live fast, live happy, then live long and live well. Eat what you want. We got medication for it. Don't eat like you're gonna live a long life. Eat like you're gonna live a short one, because it will be.
medications. A full line. REI introduces Fleece supplements to insulate digestive tract. For those very cold digestive tracts. Keep them warm. Keep them soft.
How would that come out?
Say it is, why can't I think of the word? It starts with S. Carafate. Why did I say S? Oh, sucralfate.
Sucralfate.
Sucralfate is basically insulating fleece for your stomach. It coats it, it protects it, especially if you have some like ulceration happening as a result of NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Tums introduces new sternly worded note reminding consumers they know better than to eat that stuff. The best method of heartburn relief remains having some
goddamn self-control
and saying no to that fourth slice of beef.
That's exactly what I was saying just now. You don't. If people would just eat right here in America, you wouldn't need all that medication that we have. But live how you want, my brother. Eat what you want. Take care of the consequences later. I'm one of those same people.
Especially when it's too close to bedtime. So Tums is now in the
See, I'm starting. I'm at the age where I'm only just now starting to realize the consequences of my dietary actions. I've never had heartburn before, but like a couple months ago I got it and I was like, the fuck is that? Why does my chest feel like that? What the hell? And then I talked to my grandma about it and she was like, that's heartburn. That's heartburn? Yeah, that's heartburn. That's heartburn, grandson. What the fuck? Grandma, you didn't say it was like this. You feeling it now, ain't you, grandson? You feeling it now, ain't you? Get used to it. It's only gonna get worse from here.
Disciplinary side of things, as opposed to the calcium carbonate of it all. When you mix acid with calcium carbonate, it reduces the pH, or it increases the pH, making it more basic. One of the side effects is you burp. Tums can give you gas. Invisalign begins offering clear body shell system to gradually straighten posture. It's like Bubble Boy, but for posture. And you don't need perfect posture. Ideal teeth placement could be beneficial so that you don't develop jaw problems, headaches, face shape changes. But posture should be about physical therapy, not about a pot. Midol introduces new leather strap to bite down during menstrual cramps. That's dark. There's
During
been a lot of
menstrual
talk
cramps.
how folks are not given enough medication during pap smears and certain other gynecological procedures. Midol would use this product for it. No. That ain't okay. Hines introduces new quick recovery sports ketchup. Hines already has electrolytes. And this thing has caffeine. Oh my God, it's like Prime, but on a burger. 3M introduces new line of protective foam eye plugs. They already make eye protection. You don't need foam eye plugs.
Why would you?
By the way, earplugs need a
That just
redesign. I don't
looks
the whole,
completely
like, roll it
uncomfortable.
in your ear, jam it. Like, can we even have an outer thing where I don't need to stick things in my ear? I feel like that just creates earwax problems. 3M, get on it. Cliff
does.
Bar introduces new savory Cliff Loaf. I hate the term.
Cliff Loaf?
The word.
Loaf?
The noun. Loaf.
Why?
No one's ever said loaf to me, and I went, yum. Tums introduces new deep dish antacid.
Ugh, what the
what's
fuck?
an antacid pizza? Tums has introduced
That's a pie,
some
not a
weird
pizza.
products, like mixed
Ugh.
berry Tums. Like, do we need mixed berry? Can it just stay normal?
That just looks fucking
Kotex
disgusting.
Introduces new confetti popper tampons ringing in the new year. That's actually a similar design.
Happy, what the fuck? Happy period day, I guess. Instead of happy 4th of July. Happy period day. Why? Who thinks of this shit?
Line shape. Well done, Kotex. Doctor reacts to video of his own death.
Wow.
Huh?
Okay, so.
Oh, this must be done with AI.
A lot of injuries like this. It's hard to say exactly what is going on.
It's not hard to say. There's a person who has a head trauma, bleeding extensively, is nonverbal, is turning cyanotic, and you need to see if they have a pulse, and if not, you should call for help and immediately start chest compression, chest compression, chest
Chest
compression.
compressions.
This hasn't happened to me yet. And it's hard to get
Yet.
the injury too because of
This is the video of the future, people.
For my limp body, which
I do appreciate, but the first thing I notice is that I'm experiencing a whole lot of blood loss, which hopefully means I died instantly without any awareness of what was happening.
No, he's still aware.
Someone
Somewhat.
911, and quickly, because you can actually see my breath starting to slow down now as the lungs fill up with blood.
And that's a problem because when your breath slows down in the midst of you losing blood, that means you're giving up. Not by choice, but because there's a problem.
I can feel now that the end is nearing as all the memories and regrets flood my mind. This is probably the point where I would start panicking.
Why does he have a band-aid wrong side out on his hand?
It's AI, that's why.
Please, not now, not here, not like this. All very common for someone so close to his inevitable demise.
Is this what I'm going to do to my own death? I swear, if I'm a ghost, I'm going to do a reacts video to my own passing.
What I'm really curious about is when...
Just have somebody do it in AI for you, Dr. Mike.
From now.
You're wearing that same shirt, champ. And the same weird band-aid.
The question is, do you think that's inspired from Dr. Mike?
I can't take the credit for it. It's either a parody of Wired or Dr. Ed Hopesick Notes. Giving you credit, Doc. You deserve it. In fact, he was on my podcast, which you could check out by clicking here. And as always, stay happy and healthy.
Dr. Mike, y'all. I better be subscribed to him. I'm not. Why am I not subscribed to him?